up, my friends? Welcome back to the second episode of my Rare Card Spotlight series, and this is going to be a special one because we're going to go over one of the rarest, actually, scratch that, the rarest Final Fantasy TCG card ever made, bar none. So, if you've been following my channel, you know I'm no stranger to rare cards, right? I mean, I've got quite a few of them. This is just a random pile I pulled out that I put in card savers, not including all the ones I have in long-term storage and binders and etc. These are all wave 1 things. But this card got me really excited, and it was even hard for me to get a hold of, which says a lot because I typically don't have a hard time getting a hold of Final Fantasy TCG cards because I have a lot of contacts and so many people want to sell to me because I've been kind of become, I don't want to say famous, but well known in the community for being an idiot who will overpay for Final Fantasy TCG cards. In their eyes, I don't think I'm overpaying because I expect these values to go up. But to them, they might be like, oh, there's some idiot out there paying like $50 to $100 a pop for squalls. And all these people reach out to me and I just keep buying the hell out of them. So what card actually got me excited? What card was there that was hard for even FFTCGAuthority to get his hands on? Well, some of you guys might not even know that this card exists, but for those of you who do, you're about to be jealous. Ta-da! That's right. The A-002 Cloud of Darkness Onion Knight card, a Japan-only exclusive that was only ever given out at one event. Now, if you look up here, it says 3rd Anniversary Dissidia Final Fantasy, and that's where you got it. It was like a Dissidia Arcade fan fest. The only time this card was ever given out in a little gift bag thing. You'll notice this card is actually not fully mint condition. It's near mint. Probably grade about an 8.5 to a 9.5 depending on the grader. But this card was only ever given out at one event in Japan. And based on what I heard about a guy who actually tried to attend the event, it wasn't even that many people in attendance, and who knows, some of them might have even thrown this card out if they don't play Final Fantasy TCG. But this is one of the rarest cards ever made, with some people thinking that only 75 to 150 exist. I kind of am assuming more than that exists, but probably definitely under 1,000 copies of this based on just how hard it was for me to get my hands on them. And this is the kind of card where you can offer someone like $300 for it and they won't part with it. Like, a lot of people who know about this card just won't part with it. And some of them are even just scared to ship it. Like, I've been talking to this one guy for months and he won't sell to anyone except locally, and I wasn't about to fly to like the UK to a Crystal Cup to meet him. But yeah, like, if you want to buy one of these, first of all, they're incredibly expensive, and second of all, this is the trademark of something that's really rare. Even if you are willing to pay that price, you need to really search for someone who has one of these because this card is so damn rare. And that's when you know something is rare, when you're willing to overpay for it, like I was. I was willing to overpay for it, and I still couldn't get my hands on one of these until now. So thankfully, I have a lot of contacts. I mean, the key to getting cards like this is to build up good relationships, like talk to people in other countries, let them know you're legit. I also have the added benefit of running this channel, so it's kind of like when you are well known in the community, people are more willing to sell to you because they're less inclined to believe that you're a scammer. I mean, when they're watching my videos and they see that I have a stack of graded Wave 1 squalls, they're less inclined to think like, oh, this guy's going to scam me for $200 when he literally just posted a video of like thousands of dollars of inventory. So it gives me a little bit of street cred, which is why some people are willing to sell to me and sometimes not to some random guy called like Assbanger69 on PayPal, and they're kind of like, I feel like this guy's a scammer. I'm not going to sell to this dude. But for me, people typically are, which is why I'm able to get my hands on cards like this. But this was hard even for me, guys. And I'm so happy I finally got my hands on one of these. If I can, I'm going to try to get my hands on another one just to get one without kind of edge dings like this one. Apparently, this one was not given out sealed, which is the problem. He said that getting a great copy of this is kind of difficult because it's kind of just thrown in a bag. So depending on how lucky you were, he kind of just got it with this damage. He said he sleeved it right away, and he's a big collector, so I completely believe him. So yeah, apparently getting a perfect condition one of this card is difficult, but I gotta say, this is a really cool looking card with like the Cloud of Darkness and the Onion Knight. The only thing I don't like is for some reason it's not foil. Like everyone knows the original A-001, which is one of the rarest cards as well, is foil and looks super cool. But yeah, I mean, the coolest thing is right there, the A-002. The A prefix cards are non-playable, but they'll always be the rarest cards. So just to show you, you'll see right here, it says Dissidia Final Fantasy Arcade. Final Fantasy trading card game, has the QR code to the website like all the other A-series cards. And just if you look at like the Final Fantasy TCG marketplace, there are so many people trying to get a copy of this card. They just can't find a damn thing. A handful were, but they weren't willing to pay like $300 to $500 for each of them. I'm a dumbass, so I was, but hell, if you guys know anyone who has them, send them over to me and I'm willing to buy more of them because I would love a mint condition one. But even with this one, I'm pretty damn happy. It's definitely near mint or better, and I can finally fill that hole in my binder. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of Rare Card Spotlight. I hope you guys who didn't know about this card now know about it and are excited to eventually get your hands on it, assuming you ever could. Like I said, some people have told me they think only 75 to 150 of these exist. So best of luck on your quest to get your hands on one of these, and stay tuned for my next Rare Card Spotlight. Subscribe if you already haven't, and I'm going to show you more rare cards. For example, guess what? There's an A-003. And if you want to see it, make sure you subscribe. Anyways, thanks for watching, and say bye to Cloud and Onion Knight. Bye, guys.